Hello there, I'm Victor Halthorpe, 2 times Olympic speed skater and World Cup medalist, and today I'm going to share some of the exercises that I use when I'm not skating on inlines or on ice skates to simply build some legs and to try and go faster when the season kicks in. You can do these anywhere, they'll take up a few meters, you can do them inside, outside, and you can also adjust the on time, the duration of which you do these exercises and the duration of the entire workout to your preference and your level, so there's no reason to not get started with these. You'll find much more or many more exercises like these on my YouTube channel. You can also find entire training programs in the description below, but now we're just gonna get started. I will call these the ABC of skating imitations because I find them to be the most essential exercises to train on shoes, but then also to bridge that gap from training on shoes to becoming a better skater. And the first of them, I'll start out with the ones with the least movement and then build from there up to the exercises where there is the most movement, which is also going to be the ones that are technically, probably also physically, the most demanding and most difficult exercises. So start easy and we're going to finish with the difficult stuff. The first of them is called the kill zone. It's the one where you really just get used to finding the pressure and to do a smooth and very controlled weight transfer. When we skate, all of these exercises are gonna be things that have some importance to some extent to how we skate, if we skate well. And there's different things to focus on that we can improve here and then carry that on to the skate. So it's not just a physical workout, it's definitely also a technical workout. Cool thing here, you do it in front of a mirror, you can look at me doing it. There's a lot of ways, because you'll slow down the speed, so there's a lot of ways for you to really start working on those small habits, so when the real season gets started, or if you do it as part of your warm-up when you get onto your skates, well, you have those habits implemented up here, and it's going to be more natural to do it on the skates. First one, kill zone. So you get down, they all go from the basic position, which I've explained in a lot of videos, but for those of you that are new here, you should fit a fist here. Be able to have your elbows out here, a round relaxed back, and then see if you can get your toe, knee, and shoulder in a straight line. A little bit of space, shoulder width in between here, your legs, your knees, and that is the basic position. That one goes for all the exercises. So start out by finding that before you start building and before you're getting in the rut where you start shaking and can't keep that position. It is essential to all of these. So first one, as you can see here, I found a line, so I'm sure I'm doing it to the side and then I'm pointing straight forward all the time, not twisting, not tilting. So using that line and then the kill zone, feel free to use your arms. It might be a little easier. The kill zone is simply just super compact imitations. Try and really feel the weight and smoothly move the body from side to side. Try and demonstrate from the side as well. So you can see here there's no tilting, no bouncing. It's a very controlled exercise. While this is a super simple exercise, it is also the most fundamental part of your push. This is where, in between the shoulder width, it's where you generate almost all that speed and all that power. So if you don't have this on point, oh, you're off to a really bad start. The next one is actual imitations, where you extend your leg and take it to the next step. So it's really just putting a little more distance from side to side and putting a little more weight transfer into it and more extension, basically. So same idea, get down to that position, and then instead of the kill zone, well, we now do a full extension to the side. Smooth circle. Timing becomes a little more important and a little harder in this exercise. As this leg, you now have a recovery leg, as you can see here from the side. It goes in a smooth circle here, and then this all has to happen simultaneously. So when this circle ends, get back here, then that is what generates the next push. It is much harder than it seems right here. So when you do this, a lot of people either tend to pull it back here, make sure to do a smooth recovery, and then don't get it up here and then start pushing. This is one single ongoing movement. Try and demonstrate a little from the front. So lead with the hip. Wouldn't on skates also, we wouldn't do like that. You're gonna lead with this. And then that smooth circle. So hip first. So now that we got the weight transfer, the extension, the next thing is to try and load as much power and use our body weight as much as possible when pushing from side to side. So the next is the same imitation idea, but with an up-down kind of squat into it. I'll demonstrate, it makes it a little more simple and easier to understand. So instead of just doing from side to side like we just did, we're gonna go from up here. Remember, all of this is not things you should replicate on the skates. It's different ways to work on specific things that we would need and want on our skates in order to go fast. So this one, you start up here, and then in also one single movement, you go down and over. And then up, down, over. Up, down, over. So with this, we'll teach you is to use this power, generate this power that sits in your hips, use that to produce that sideway movement. So when we're skating, of course, it's gonna be more momentum. We'll be able to lean because we have speed and wheels. So that is how we generate this push. But here, just to imitate the idea of taking that pressure and power, body weight, and push off to the side, well, we're gonna go from up here, the way I just showed it, and then we're gonna go down and then over. Up, down, over. And really try and feel this force that comes from up here. Feel it into your feet, into your soles, into the ground, and use it. Make sure to do it at a slow, controlled pace. It's very easy to just do it like that. Feel it go down there, and then over. Okay, so now we're gonna implement a little more power sort of aspect in this. Might be a little more physical. It will be more tiring if you do this as a workout with set rest and set activeness. So next one is dry skate. Same idea as the imitation, but we actually push off. We do it very horizontally, so there should be as little vertical movement, up-down movement as possible. So this one I like to use my arms because then I can also practice that, engage the core, and really, you know, try and work it out the way it would be on skates when sprinting or going as fast as we can. So get down and then push off to the side. Same smooth circle, push off. I'm sorry about your shoe soles, they don't dig this exercise. So for this one, it's very key that you don't twist anything, because whatever you twist, whatever goes out of this power position, well, it's gonna mean you will lose speed or either waste more energy producing the same amount of speed. So stay in that position and push to the side. So now the next one, the final one of this imitation ABC is the good old skate jumps. Probably the most complicated exercise to do, you know, well, to do efficiently and to do with a maximum of control is the thing that I still do. And I also still very often when I get tired, I do get a little shaky on it, so you can't do this one too much. I think it's probably the one exercise, if I was to give one exercise combining the most skills that you would need to be good at skating, besides being good at skating, would be the skate jump. So for this one, we simply just do jumps from side to side. So there's a lot of things that makes it much more complicated than what I just showed. If you want to skate well, you got to be low and you got to be stable. So for this exercise, you need to be able to start from a low position, everything pointing forward, and then jump, and then try and catch that in the same low position. As you saw here, I have my hand down. It's not as simple as you think. So jump and try and catch it. So the difficult part here is that the more you push off, it's both going to be up-down movement, but also sideway movement, which makes it difficult to catch it. And again, you also don't want to twist anything, so that power you use to jump off should really be the momentum you have here that jumps, not you twisting from side to side, all be in the glutes, all be in the hips. You can decide whether you want to do it as a controlled pace, small jumps, where you even take your time to land well between each jump, or if you want to do it like a physical cardio workout. They will all work. And again, all of these are of course meant to make you better at skating, but they will also make you stronger in the process. I really hope you enjoyed these exercises. I use them once or twice a week actually. And in the skating season, I have all of these as part of my warm-up. So they do make you warm, but they're also a really good way to just dial in the different things and get your mind in the right place before you go for a skate. A lot of fun having you guys. I hope you want to get into skating if you're not. I hope you want to subscribe to my channel, see all my other videos. I'm pretty sure at least a few of them can help a few of you become better at skating or have fun in the journey. Thanks a lot for watching. I shall see you next time.